147 days ago, I picked this girl up from the Humane Society. There's Cal, and here he goes. Oh man, that was good. He has no idea that today can be the day where he gets a companion. Some young, beautiful lady dog. Check that out. There he is, and there I am. I love this watch, and I can look at it anytime and just see a picture of him just scrolling through the album. But that's right. Today might be the day where there's another dog added to this little photo album here. Missouri Humane Society. I'll be going there.
Just kidding. Just is a little scaredy cat somewhat, but nothing like what I was reading.
Oh, you are. I might be more anxious than you.
She's beautiful.
You just do still, yeah. It's okay.
You want to hold on that so I can leave and find some treats? I'm gonna go get them. I'm gonna get a dog pee, but like, oh, baby girl. Oh, the belly. Look at the belly. The first belly rub. The first belly rub. Oh my goodness.
There she is. There's Lilo. There she is. Nothing but belly rubs. And I could not be happier. I think that she loves her spot here with our boy Cal over there. And let's go ahead and give a good dog some treats and fix me up some breakfast. I'll share it with you as we discuss our journey here together. This is no ordinary 500 calorie first meal of the day. This is all coming to us from Walmart. I would just like to show you the packaging and go through what we have here. Of course, it's going to look a bit better when it's presented, but we have these chicken sausages. These are like way better than protein bars. If you ask me, you can see right here, 13 grams of protein per sausage. I have already eaten one of them. They're so good. Basil, mozzarella, and sun-dried tomatoes, and 4 in a pack, 130 calories each, and going for low calories primarily. That is fantastic. We're going to put that on this veggie and rice Green Giant meal here. Easily microwavable there. If you don't have much time, it'll work. Right here, we have our vanilla sugar-free pudding, which tastes fantastic on a caramel rice cake. That will taste absolutely delicious. We have a couple cherry jellos and some pepperoni. To top some of it off, we're going to try for the very first time some of this Lola's fine hot sauce. This is just what the packaging all looks like, and I need to hurry up so that we can get moving on to some eating. Here we are now. This is Glizzy. Just an hour ago, this beautiful girl was at the shelter. I still have the girls' adoption papers there, little treat area, and I think I have drawn some attention here. Sit. Good man. Get some chicken biscuits to hold them over. This is all about the dogs being able to eat as much as they want, while I am just forced to conserve my calories. We have the 220 calorie rice meal in the microwave going. So quick and easy. The only other thing that needs heated up are these sausages right here. And besides that, we have a filling, rather high volume. I could do better if I'm going for true high volume, but I will be satiated with this 500 calorie meal. Let's give one more little treat here for these lucky pups that just get to eat as much as they want and not gain any weight, except a little bit. Glizzy gained a little bit. Let's go ahead and continue. There it is, all cooked up, our main plate portion. with the sausages, rather one sausage cut up into multiple pieces, and the veggie rice. We have our pudding and jello, the hot sauce, which I will be trying for the first time, as well as that particular sausage flavor, some pepperoni to snack on, turkey pepperoni in fact, and the caramel rice cake. I have some more turkey pepperonis for the pups because I know how much they love turkey pepperoni. Sit. Good girl. Very nice. Shake. Good, Glizzy. That's good. I like that. Here's a turkey pepperoni. And I think she got 2, so you can get 2. And there's the last turkey pepperoni. Very good. So we're going to eat this and talk about our experience together. My first time adopting a dog from a shelter. I have to introduce her to Cal. I'm alone, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Cal in the backyard in the fenced in portion, and with him out in the backyard, I'm going to walk Glizzy around the fence line and get his reaction that way. Even though I'm alone, I'm still introducing them in kind of a controlled way. Let's finally take a moment for ourselves here for bite number 1. I will say though that I weighed myself yesterday for the latest time, and let's go ahead. Man, that's fantastic. I think the total time was 7 minutes to cook, and that first bite was without hot sauce. I weighed myself yesterday, and I am 30 pounds lighter than I was approximately 42 days ago, I believe. So I've lost that much weight, and that was eating 1,200 calories a day is what I'm doing. A 500 calorie meal in the morning and a 700 calorie meal in the afternoon. Let's go ahead and pop a pepperoni maybe. I actually like turkey pepperoni more than original normal pepperoni. That has a spice bite to it, and for what it's worth, way fewer in calories, so you're gonna have way more. I think it's 70 calories for 17 of these. Perfect for popping. But anyway, I have been exercising, and believe it or not, this is not the first time I've done this. I actually dropped 100 pounds in 8 months, and that wasn't very long ago. I gained a lot of it back, and let's just focus on the food right now. We can go into that another time. Well, we have another bite here. Now, let's talk about this meal. I'm telling you, it has a creaminess, kind of a cheesiness, not just in the rice, but also in the sausage itself. Extremely high value for the calories. Get a close-up shot. I mean, you can really see a lot going on in there. Just the sausage alone, packed with flavor. But good old Glizzy. The odds of me finding this girl are so slim, and that's kind of why I love it. I chose the specific day that I did to pick her up because it was just a holiday weekend where I had maybe 1 or 2 extra days in without work. So I thought that's perfect, because if you know about getting a dog for the first time, it is extremely important to be able to get that good first impression and that bonding experience. Look at these cuties. You guys are just waiting for food. Let's go ahead and give them a treat real quick. And So getting that initial experience I thought would be much easier when we'll go ahead and give them some pork hide from Old Roy. The experience bonding for the first time would be so much better if I have that time off. So there's no other reason besides that for me to actually have went to the shelter at that time or been looking for a dog. Here's the pork hide treats that they don't need to count their calories for. And we'll go ahead and dish those out super quick for Cal and for Glizzy. Glizzy, by the way, I'm not meaning to eat a sausage or a wiener at the same time, a hot dog, if you will. I didn't know that Glizzy meant hot dog or whatever it apparently means to kids these days. I thought it meant Glock. And I thought, like, I've always known Glizzy to mean a kind of a slang for Glock. So that's why I chose Glizzy, because I knew that she would be a female, and Glizzy kind of sounds like Lizzie. So that explains that. Like, Cal's name is based on the word caliber. And so, regardless, the odds of me seeing her are so small, and that's not even counting the fact that before I went to see Glizzy, I mean, she was not the first dog that I went to look at. Fantastic. It is so nice to find great tasting, inexpensive, easy to make, high volume, low calorie meals. And like I said, I could do much better than this, even using Walmart food. But, I mean, for example, I went to a shelter one time, and I live kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so that's probably an hour and 10, hour and 15-minute drive to the shelter. And I went to see a specific dog. The dog was there. I was able to get into a room with it and play with it. And about 10 minutes into the experience, a staff member came up to me and said, "Oh, sorry, she was adopted yesterday. Our bad." And I just had to go home. But the thing is, that might sound like a negative experience, but first of all, I love those people who work at shelters, love them. And if that didn't happen, then I wouldn't have ended up with Glizzy. I did put pepper, some cracked black pepper. And my goodness, I'm forgetting the hot sauce. I saw this sitting on the Walmart shelf, and it just piqued my interest. I've been so used to, you know, especially Tabasco, Frank's Red as well. I just wanted to try something different. And I've never had this before, so this is original flavor. And I will say that, let's do a smell test real quick. Wow. It smells flavorful. It's not singeing my nose. It has a very interesting scent, though. Almost as if it will have a powerful flavor. Oh my, it came out really quick. That area is gonna get a lot. That's quite liquidy. I wasn't necessarily expecting it to be that liquidy. Not saying that's a bad thing, though. Go ahead and mix up a little bit. But this is gonna be my first time trying that. And then the sausage, my first time with that, and totally positive experience. That is absolutely delicious. Wow. Lola's Fine Hot Sauce. All natural. A delicious blend of the freshest ingredients for a delightful combo of sweet, smoky, and lime with an unforgettable zing. I can attest, that's very nice. Combine it with a sausage. Wow, that's absolutely fantastic. Now, the day of picking Glizzy up, I went there and I got to meet this lovely dog, but I was actually there with the intention of meeting potentially 2 dogs. So Glizzy was the one that I found first, and the one that was chosen to meet with me first. And after that interaction, I did not need to see the second dog. I knew that it would be Glizzy. Keep in mind, I originally said that it was my first time adopting a dog from a shelter. That's because I got Cal from actually Craigslist. This is a few years back, and I believe he's 4 years old now, just over 4 years old. Wow. Wow. That bite specifically, and this is not a coincidence, was more just a sausage without even the rice and vegetables. I must say, it can hold its own. Just the sausage on its own is so flavorful that I almost will try here. Just one bite plainly with the rice. And of course it has broccoli as well. And there's vegetable and rice. They complement each other, but don't get me wrong, they can hold their own and be eaten separately as like 2 different portions if you really wanted to. We'll go with the pepperoni. I love having the video from so long ago showing all of this detail. You can totally tell the difference in how she acts versus how she acts now. You haven't seen it yet on the video, but over time you can learn her personality a little bit. Look at the Bells of Steel Blitz bike, by the way, in the background. I love that air bike. I can sit on there and watch TV. Fantastic. And let me know if you'd like to know more about that. It's a great new purchase. So the interaction went so well. The gentleman who I worked with there, amazing. I really would love to volunteer at a place like that, but it's just so far away. I just could not, I don't have the time to do that, unfortunately. But maybe one day, you never know. So it went so well. I got toys and I got all sorts of stuff in preparation for her. And overall, it was time to go. I signed the papers. For whatever reason, they had her marked on the website as being part husky, but the person at the front desk said that she's more part Belgian Malinois, which I certainly see more than husky. I don't see any husky in her at all. So I got her to the car after all was said and done, and sorry, I'm hungry. I very regularly go, I believe, 17 plus hours every day without eating. So when I do have the opportunity, I feel fairly hungry, especially when you're dealing with a meal that tastes as good as this. Let's do double sausage here. Wow. Combine now the great flavor I was talking about before of the sausages on their own. Combine that with that little bit of that hot sauce, and as it was describing itself, that little bit of zip is very nice. So it was funny because, like I said, it's a long car ride home, and it went perfectly well all the way up until like the last 30 seconds. So it's, you know, an hour and 10-minute drive, and it was perfect all up until the last like 30 seconds where Glizzy climbed to the front of the vehicle and ended up in the passenger seat where it was still fine. But then came the big moment. How do you introduce Glizzy to Cal?
Good boy.
Good boy, Cal. Good boy. Good boy. It's Glizzy Glizzington. Good, Cal. Very good. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, baby. Good man. Very good, Cal. You get a treat for being good. You get a treat for being good, baby. We're gonna go on a walk. Yeah, it's okay. We're just going on a walk, baby. Good boy, Cal. Good boy. Good boy. She's very well mannered. She's very well mannered. Yes, baby. I'm here. I'm right here. Good boy, Cal. Good boy. Yeah, we're gonna go on a walk. Yeah, we're just gonna go on a walk. You go potty. You gotta go potty. It's okay. It's okay. Good boy, Cal. You can go potty. That'd be very good. Very good. That's all right, baby. I think you just want me over there. Good potty. She's going potty. And you're going potty. You got double potty time. Good potty. They both went potty.
As you can see, it's worked out pretty well, but the golden rule is really you're supposed to have a friend help you take your current dog to the park and as well bring the new dog along, and maybe you walk the new dog and your friend can walk your current dog, and because you're in a neutral location, it should be beneficial because there's no territory or fighting over anything necessarily. It's literally just an introduction without any bias. I didn't have that though, so what I chose to do, which I think was kind of smart, was to introduce them with a fence in between. Look at these two. So we made it all the way around to this side. I have the gate unlocked and we're just gonna, I think they're both pretty calm, doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and just open it real quick and just get a little intro. Good, she just made herself right at home. Good, Cal. That's good, you gotta sniff it up. Don't be too aggressive, Cal. I still have her on the leash. I'm opting to do that. Keep her on there. And wow, good boy, Cal. Yes, it's a girl, and she's super pretty. I understand. I've come across that situation many times with Cal on walks and whatnot, where, excuse me, Glizzy. No, ma'am, that's mine. She's jealous now, because she, hey, Glizzy, stop it. She's trying to eat my food, which most of the time I'm totally happy with, but not when I'm eating at such a calorie deficit. It's not acceptable because I have this calculated so well that I can't lose my calories. So you're supposed to introduce them in a neutral area with a friend who's helping you, and you kind of just walk them past each other and let them sniff each other and introduce in a neutral location. But I didn't have that, so I only had my fenced-in backyard, which I just bought this place and just fenced it in. So to be fair, it was almost like still kind of new even to Cal. So maybe I had that kind of playing in my advantage, but I went ahead and took her out. So I let them walk around, smell each other, see each other before opening the back gate into the fenced-in area. And no privacy on the wood stove, man. What the heck? Say hi, Cal. Anyway, the introduction went so well, and it was time at that point for more treats. I just bombarded with treats and new toys. A great introduction for both of them. Let's have you two come in here, and she gets a little intro of the house. Good. Okay, this is like going really well. Holy smokes, man. Look at this ball. Ooh. What is that? Yes, it's a toy. That's a toy for you, girl.
Yeah. It's a toy for Glizzy. Gotta break up a little dog fight. Cow. Or Glizzy, look. Look at this. Look at that toy. Look at that toy. There's a toy. There's a toy. Good girl. Breaking out some water there. These are gonna be, I think, the favorite treats of both of them. Freeze-dried chicken, and it's extra stinky. Oh yeah, you smell that, girl? And Cal too. Cal, you being good? Here's a little piece of freeze-dried chicken. Here, Cal, Cal, here. Here, Cal. There's a piece for him. Oh yeah, that's extra stinky. Let's see if she knows. Paw. Give me a paw. Shake. Shake. Good girl. Good girl. She can shake. And at the shelter, our Humane Society, I went ahead and... Hey, Glizzy, you like a stuffed plush toy? It's not plush, but it's a good toy. That's a good toy for her. Yes, good boy, Cal. You have a million toys, but that's her specific. She likes her llama. Yeah, it does squeak. You gotta find the squeaker. And then we'll be squeaking all night, man. These marrow bones are some of Cal's favorites. And it looks like she likes them as well. That's super fun. There we go. Got some of the stuff there. Good, here you go. Oh yeah, this is a good intro. Awesome. And before my food just gets stolen from me, let's finish it off here. Quite good. Take another bite. Very creamy flavor. And the thing is, when you're eating low calorie, again, when I say maybe, if you hear me say healthy food, whatever, I'm really referring to just low calorie. It doesn't mean it's necessarily healthy. I mean, eating, you know, yogurt and 2 cups of, or rather pudding and 2 cups of Jell-O, I wouldn't consider that super healthy or nutritious, but it's low calorie. I mean, each of those Jell-O cups, for example, 5 calories, that's it. Yet it's a little bit of volume. So it's just kind of nice. But it's kind of rare when you're eating in such a calorie deficit to get that creamy flavor that you're getting here and creamy texture, which I'm a fan of. Not only that, but you get that with the pudding, in my opinion, as somebody who hasn't really had pudding much in their life, and certainly at all recently, and just starting to eat this type of pudding. Maybe if I had experience with the sugar pudding and stuff, I wouldn't say this, but to me it tastes fantastic. It tastes like almost a donut cream filling, which makes it perfect for combining with the caramel rice cake and stuff. And I have to guard my food here. Only a couple more bites left. Let's finish it off. And I'm telling you, if you do what I'm doing right now and slow the eating down, you will, second to last bite, you will, if you do this, fill up on less food. Very nice. Now I am, like I said, about 234 pounds, a little pepperoni piece, which 30 pounds less than about 42 days ago. I just devoured the turkey pepperoni, and now that it's time for getting into dessert, I thought, again, the dogs can go ahead and eat some health bars. Little dessert flavor. Get apples and yogurt. There's one, and there's another. Let's go ahead and spoon some of this onto our little rice cake here. First, get a new spoon. Here it is, our little cake here.
50 calories, or rather 60 for the vanilla pudding, 70 if you choose chocolate, and 50 calories per rice cake. Now keep in mind, I actually still have plenty of the pudding left. And all things combined, I still have to finish the pudding and eat the Jell-O. I'm fairly full already, to be completely honest. But I will not allow myself to eat fewer than 1,200 calories. It's just a little bit, I think, unhealthy for me, maybe. And especially considering that I'm working out, I'll be showing you what type of working out that I'm doing. It's nothing crazy, I'm no professional, but some of that does include strength training, where really I need to be prioritizing protein more. But regardless, it just doesn't seem too smart to go past 1,200 calories low. And frankly, I'm losing weight plenty fast. I can actually tell visibly just in that short amount of time. Now the vanilla pudding, I'm telling you, to my mind, that really does not eat and hasn't eaten donuts in a long time. Or pudding and stuff. Like, even when I ate like junk, which wasn't that long ago, like I said, 40 something days, I still didn't eat really, especially cream-filled donuts very often, or pudding at all. So this, to me, I am convinced, like, you could tell me that this is just donut filling, and I would buy it. It's totally good. So absolutely delicious. We have a good bite or two left of the pudding. Go ahead, finish it off. We'll let Glizzy maybe lick the cup a little bit. I'm sure that she'd like a little bit of vanilla. Well, that got Cal off the couch, didn't it? Goofy crapper and the goofy napper. There you guys go. Hey, I said I wasn't gonna share any of my food. Definitely can't let him lick the plate because it's all hot sauce that's left. Very good hot sauce as well. I would not call it extremely spicy, and I feel like I put an adequate amount of that hot sauce on there, where if it was truly spicy to a notable degree, I would have seen that. Now we have the Jell-Os left. This retains its cold texture a little bit better. Thing is, again, 5 calories for these. They're perfect if you have just a small amount left in the meal. 5 calories. Sometimes you're left with 5 calories, and what else is gonna fill the spot? I just dropped the Jell-O. Holy crap. All right, well, I just dropped the spoonful of Jell-O on my, I just dropped a full big spoonful of Jell-O on my wood stove tools. So, but this is very good. And that's our conclusion. So, overall, the weight loss is going very well and will continue for sure. And these vlog style of eating videos. Ideally, just showing you all what you can do as somebody who might not have a ton of time and might not want to spend a ton of money, but wants lower calorie meals. Just like that. Thank you for watching this video about my dog, Glizzy, and Cal. Like, I'm here petting her and kind of talking to her, and he's okay with that. And that is a good test. But what I have here is what I call the rapid succession treat session. In other words, I'm trying to show them that it's okay. Sit, sit, sit. Good boy. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. So this is what I call the rapid succession treat session, where they're right next to each other, and I'm divvying out treats right one after the other, just showing that, hey, everybody gets a share of the pie. So there's no need to fight over anything. You just gotta wait your turn and share, and everybody gets their fill. How about that? But let's see the first little brush session, if she's cool with that. I can see she has little fluff tufts right there, right in the butt. And I hit him, yeah. Well, here she is, not off leash, but on a loose leash. Tell you what, I did double check her listing on the website, and the website lists her as German Shepherd Husky mix, but the person at the front desk thought that it was German Shepherd Belgian Malinois mix. Stay tuned for that agility equipment. But look at that, she's ready to go back in. Cool. We just kind of hung out and all took a nap, and now it's potty time. So that's pretty great. Zoomies! The first zoomies. It's okay. Hey, there's zoomies. It's all right. Cal's taking offense a little bit. Wow. We got zoomies. And our little journey together. So I think we'll end this here, giving the dogs one more round of treats, and we'll call it a night. That is a finished meal, and if you can see somewhere there is my giant Jell-O piece that I am not going to be able to eat, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and give the dogs some treats real quick, and it's going to be time to get a workout in. So here we go. I really do think that some dog treats smell really good, and these Beneful Baked Delights Snackers are one of those brands or types. I think those smell legitimately good. Some type of sweet treat, and maybe that's why dogs like them so much, is because it's the same as human candy. Just like that. We have this boy right here. This is the lightest amount of treats that they've been given, just because I'm thinking about making the video and stuff. I haven't been just shoveling a bunch of treats their way, which is usually the case. So I'll go ahead and continue doing this for a few minutes, get this video up, the very first upload on this channel, and I will see you again. Thanks.